but like the one guy who's always got to be like, bro, who's watching your stuff on stream? Hurry, come in the chat. And I feel like that's like never good, but someone always does it because they always seem to The HUD is off center. I was messing with my Druid UI a little bit. I'm gonna try and get rid of shot. I don't know. It feels like Cell isn't made for target frames. Like, it allows you to do a target frame and spotlight frames, but it just doesn't really feel like it's right or whatever. Like, it doesn't feel like that's what you're supposed to do. But having shadowed unit frames just for target and focus frames seems wrong. But I kind of want to figure out how to... I feel like that's a wasted add-on. There's like no point in having shadowed unit frames. It's something I want to get rid of before Dragonflight. Hunting who down? We were talking about the disband spreadsheet. The guy who has the blood decay guy. Every time we watch his videos, people in chat get riled up. Log frames? Maybe? I mean, I don't know. I know that's what J-Funky did. He was like the first one that I remember using it with like AUG and spotlights and stuff. Default target frames? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Need Voodoo or sell the pop-up frames for Afflicted.
Did that like,
oh yeah.
Oh my!
You just click it and it goes away. That's the whole epic. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Also, for me, like, it's hard for to have, like, whatever I want to do here, because I don't really, like, I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
Log into this to make sure.
Do I still play Rogue? I don't think I've ever played Rogue. I have a Rogue that's level, like, 30 in Mop Remix. Does that count? I'll be pumping out the beta vids? I mean, it depends on what they have.
Go.
My goal is definitely to release content for beta and alpha and stuff, but I want there to be, stuff to be videos about. I don't really want to do, like, by 10%. Took trees off the GCD, but then they put it back on the GCD. What could this mean? Type of videos. Yo, take it, thanks for the 1 year, I appreciate it. Jangy about to embarrass this other mage? Yeah. I was gonna play mage for this group initially, but can't find healers. Am I a Frostfire or Sun Fury main? I'm a this main. I'm a just go into Fired Up's chat and then copy all the talents.
I'm not for sure, but go.
Flows? Dude, Ice Flows is fucking sick. Maybe I'll become a Shimmer enjoyer eventually, but Ice Flows is so fucking sick. I guess I feel like... I guess I don't really understand the appeal of Shimmer as much. Like, in my mind, Blink can be buggy sometimes, and so you can just blink, but because of weird terrain stuff, it doesn't put you where you want it to put you. And then instead of blinking, you can literally just press Ice Flows. You know what I'm saying? And then it does the same thing, except you have full control of it. Yeah, I guess Shimmer's faster. Yeah, that's... Well, I don't know. Blink feels weird. But maybe you're right. Because since Shimmer's off GCD. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not trying to make an argument. I'm just explaining my PvP. Like, all of the good mages are just Shimmer Simulator in, like, every key unless they need to run ice flows, so... I'm gonna be right back. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I think we're still looking for a Shadow Priest or an AUG. Woo.
Why?
I'm not for sure, but go. Số alo mới chị lên đúng 10 số một lần duy nhất rồi sau đó mấy chị chốt đơn giúp em dùng sao số alo. Số alo mấy chị lên đúng 10 số một lần duy nhất rồi sau đó mấy chị chốt kịp nghe rồi đúng không mấy chị nghe rồi đúng không ạ? Con này chị nào chốt kẻ nhỏ lên kẻ nhỏ giúp em. Kẻ nhỏ kịp nghe rồi đúng không mấy chị nghe. Đùi tay hến mặt thoải mái mát mẻ luôn giúp em nhé. Màu tím chị Nguyễn Điệp ơi, chị kêu cái gì màu tím á? Chốt tím 139 màu tím mận với mấy chị, con này trắng da á. 139 số giúp em nhé. Lên đúng 10 số giúp em với rồi sau đó chị có đơn rồi muốn dùng thì dùng giúp em nhé. Số giúp em nhé. Lên đúng 10 số giúp em với rồi sau đó chị có đơn rồi muốn dùng thì dùng giúp em nhé. Số
Morgan Elkin! No!
125.000 một bộ giúp em, con này đáy 2 gang đai 3 phân 46 5 công qua đầu bộ.
That tree.
Chốt hồng sen 125 ok mấy chị, hồng sen 125.
She wants you to push her?
Rồi lên bộ giúp em đây, em lên sen kẻ cho. Bộ con này mặc A3.
What?
Lên đúng 10 số đi.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, I think the other mage was too embarrassed being in the same party with Jang B. Made up a story about like being busy or something. Yo, Cruiser, thanks for the 18 months. And Turtle, thank you for 18 months. Thank you, thank you.
¿Vamos a dar la vuelta, Pablo?
I kind of thought
Bây giờ mấy chị muốn lên cái gì mấy chị không 9.000 K30169.000. Rồi con này chị nào chốt đỏ 9.000 K30169. Rồi con này chị nào chốt gấu đen lên gấu đen. Gấu đen lên đâu mà.
it's like lagging or something.
You are crazy. Go.
Yo, I don't know, weird thing for the 44 months as well. Has playing DPS made you a better healer? We'll see. I don't really get to play healer too much nowadays. But I like to think in general, just like playing the game and learning new perspectives helps. Well, it was Anon that gifted a sub to Cruiser. Wasn't a Cruiser resub. Either way, I appreciate it, thank you. I would say The biggest thing that I noticed about healers so far, or like now that I've played, I spent a lot of time playing DPS.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like as a DPS, basically any single pull, if you're not like Omega trying hard and blasting all your buttons, you're like kind of trolling, you know what I'm saying? Like you notice. But like there's a lot of pulls as a healer where you're just like completely AFK. And I want to try and like contribute more in those spots or like figure out how I can
Go.
Like a funny example is, you know, I'm not gonna name any names, but I did a Oldemon pug, right? And we do like a pretty big first pull. And we ended up wiping. I don't remember why or whatever, but we ended up wiping. And the healer goes, make sure like you guys are stopping chain like 6 months ago, I would be like, yeah, you know. But now as a DPS, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm in Lust doing infinite damage, and you're just sitting there and there's literally nothing to heal. Like, why didn't you do all of your, like, every single one of your stops? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many chain lightnings did you stop? And that isn't true for, like, every pull, but... And I didn't say that, obviously. I guess I'm sort of learning now, like, just more about other perspectives, right? So, like, here's one perspective that I think other healers might appreciate. So every healer, even if you don't really care about damage that much, there's still that, like, sinking feeling in the back of your head that you know that one fucking moron idiot higher IO than you, who also does monkey stuff and does infinite damage, exists. And so, like, you're always secretly trying to compensate and, like, sneak in damage when you can. Not so much because you care about making your team go faster, but just because you don't want to be compared to that guy. Right? And so, some situations are like, for example, Ruby Life Pool's first pull, right? Bloodlust, there's so many fucking mobs, right? There's so many mobs. And you're just like that one pull makes up such a big portion of your overall that when you're in Lust, like, it feels so tempting as a healer to just being like, Moonfire 15 globals in a row. Because, like, you're not fucking doing anything, right? Like, realistically, you literally thrash and then Sunfire, and then you're just standing there, right? And so, you're either, like, trying to Starfire 15 globals in a row, or trying to Moonfire 15 globals in a row, right? But here's the thing, like, during Lust, during big CDs, especially on tough players, like, DPS's brains are fried. Maybe when you're playing with, like, the elite of the elite, or people who are just permanently fried all the time to the point where they've molded and live with it. Like, 99% of DPS players are struggling just doing the rotation during Lust, right? And the whole idea of, like, noticing off casts from mobs that, like, they aren't focused or whatever is just totally beyond the scope of it, right? And so as a healer, I feel like during those pulls, like during Lust or like whatever, like it's definitely your job to like be paying attention to like the random weird casts that go off. You know what I'm saying? Like your damage during Bloodlust is so fucking pitiful. Like your damage as a